Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Hannah Ray. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you'd like to see when I upload my videos. And at the end of this video, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about the things that nobody really likes to talk about during pregnancy. Because when I got pregnant with Miles, there was a lot I found out along the way that nobody even dared to mention to me, so I'm gonna just give it all to you guys. Some of it is really disgusting, so if you don't like hearing that kind of stuff, don't watch. But if you want to continue watching, please do, because it's gonna get juicy.
Give me every time.
Hemorrhoids were a really bad thing, and it's a thing with pregnancy that happens a lot because there's lots of extra blood flow, so it gives you hemorrhoids, which are pretty nasty and can be really uncomfortable at times. So yeah, you fart a lot, like uncontrollably. They just come whenever they want to come and there's no stopping them. Have to pee a lot, which that one kind of everybody already knows, but what they don't tell you is that if you kind of bend down the wrong way, you might pee yourself, which is like, you know, not super great. And sometimes when you like really gotta go, you better be close to a bathroom, because once you like extra really have to go, there's not much stopping it from coming. Another thing is you get bloated, you get big, you get a belly. That's normal. You can't stop that. It's gonna happen. You're gonna gain weight. Some people gain it more than others, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just part of pregnancy. Your ankles might swell, like, a lot. Like, they'll double in size. They'll look ridiculous. Luckily for me, I didn't have that, so I was thankful for that. But another weird thing, my feet grew, like, a size up with Miles, and then like probably another half a size with Hendrix. So I used to wear like a 7.5 and 8 size shoe, Canadian size. Now I wear like an 8.5 to a 9 because my feet grew and they didn't go back, which is awesome because now I had to get a bunch of new shoes. Hendrix is down there. He's super cute, just playing on his little mat. You guys can see him down there. Your back is going to be really sore all the time, like your lower back, especially for me, because my belly grew so big in the front that my back was just sore all the time. You get cramps all the time, and another awesome thing, you get what's called lightning crotch, which for me, I got this towards like the end of my pregnancies. But it literally is what it sounds like. You get this extremely sharp pain that just shoots straight into your pelvic area, and it feels like lightning crotch, and it sucks. And it's usually due to the baby moving down into the birth canal to get you ready for labor. You're hungry, like, all the time. For me, I didn't, like, eat more. Like, they say eat for 2, which you really don't have to do. But for me, I had to eat a lot of small meals because my stomach was so squished up that I couldn't fit a lot of food in. But then I'd burn through that energy and that food really quickly, so I'd have to eat more times in a day, which wasn't so bad, I guess. Pregnancy cravings, everybody knows about those. They are for real. Like, you get a craving, you have to have it. There's no stopping that. Your sense of smell goes up like a gazillion times. You can just smell everything. Like, if my dog was sitting across the room from me, I could smell where she was in the room because I could smell her that strongly. Like, why? Not everybody, but it is pretty inevitable that you will get stretch marks. Fun fact, stretch marks are hereditary, so chances are if your mom didn't have them, you're not going to have them, but if she did have them, you're going to get them. They suck, but that's just part of it. So, I don't know. Yeah. You will be out of breath like all the time, at least, I don't know, for me, especially towards the end, because as that baby's growing in there, everything just gets pushed up, your lungs get squished, and for me, like, I could barely go on a walk without getting out of breath. It was exhausting. You're tired all the time, you want to sleep all the time, because that baby that's growing inside of you is taking up all that energy. For me, and I'm sure this is pretty normal for a lot of people because I did do some research on it, but my breath was so bad during pregnancy. Like, I couldn't wake up in the morning and talk to anybody because it smelled like my mouth was rotting. So I had to brush my teeth a lot. Another thing too, because of that extra blood flow, your gums get really swollen and they can bleed a lot. For me, every time I brushed my teeth, I had a mouthful of blood, which was pretty disgusting because I hate the taste of blood. What you doing over there? That's why it's worth it. During pregnancy, one of the bonuses is that you grow longer and thicker hair. It's usually shinier too if it's healthy. But what you didn't know is sometimes after pregnancy, all that hair that you grew just falls out. For me, luckily I didn't have that, but I've known a lot of people that have had that. And it can be kind of scary because you start losing all this hair and you don't know what is happening. But good news is you're just shedding the extra hair that you grew, so you shouldn't have a major hair loss. 1 second. If you didn't know, you can have really crazy dreams, which is what everybody calls pregnancy dreams. Don't know why your brain does this to you, but you just have some really screwed up dreams. Like, really screwed up. And like, you'll wake up and you'll have no idea why you were dreaming that. Because, yeah, why? Your body odor will change and you will sweat like 10 times more than normal. For me, I had to wear deodorant like so much because I was sweating so much, and then I could smell myself because my sense of smell was so intense that I was like, I cannot stink in public, so I had to just wear so much deodorant and perfume to try and cover it up. And I probably wore more than I needed to because I could smell my body odor and it was disgusting to me. But I'm sure it wasn't even that bad. But yeah. During your pregnancy, they send you for a lot of tests, so be prepared to get your blood work done a lot and to pee in a lot of cups because they gotta do a lot of urine samples and they gotta do a lot of blood tests. It's not always the funnest. But yeah, there's a lot more testing than I ever would have thought, so during my first pregnancy I was like, why is this happening? But it's all for good cause, so I don't know, get tested. You're gonna have a lot of doctors all up in your female zone, so be prepared for that. It can be really uncomfortable. It's usually towards the end of the pregnancy where they're doing more, internal examinations. So, yeah, be prepared to do that. Here, they have a lot of students around you, so you might have students looking at you as well. So if you're not comfortable with that, just make sure you tell them. So yeah, I think that's all for right now that I can think of. If you have been pregnant and there's other things that I missed that you want to share with the world, please comment down below and let us know what you experienced that some people just didn't want to talk about or told you before. Stay tuned for my next video because I'm going to be talking about the things that no one wants to talk about childbirth. And that one can get pretty gross. Along with like kind of what happens right after you give birth, because there was a lot of stuff that I went through that I was like, man, why did nobody tell me? Because it was like, but yeah. On a side note, I did have really great pregnancies. Being said, pregnancy comes with ups and downs, so it's not going to be perfect for everybody. My childbirth scenarios or stories were pretty smooth considering what other people have gone through, but yeah, I'm going to get real with you and tell you guys the rest of that. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe like I said earlier, and please share with your friends because we want to keep growing those subscribers. And yeah, stay tuned for my next one. See ya. And as awful as pregnancy can be, this is why we do it, because they're so cute. Hendrik, say hi. Say hi. so cute. Okay. Now look at the camera. Now look at the camera. Look at the camera. He's so cute. Go here. Let go. Let go. Let go. Oh. Super baby. Ready? Say bye. Bye. Say bye.